What is up, guys? It's the Vulgarians podcast. This is our second episode in Denver. We're here with Rick from the Tacks podcast.
What's going on, everybody?
And his sister, Alex. So, conspiracies. Let's do this. Let's get high and talk conspiracies, because you guys loved it last week. So let's just do a double upload again.
And you know me, baby boy. I'm always down for some conspiracy talk.
And
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the drugs, but I'll talk.
Okay. So we're smoking a couple pre-rolls of Jewish apple cake. I'm eating edibles. Rick's eating edibles. Let's do this shit.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and spark this up while we get everything started. So feel free to.
So we're in Denver, which means we gotta cover a couple of Denver conspiracies.
It's paramount that we utilize your time here to do this.
Yeah, I mean I got to do a high episode, and what better way to do a high episode than high on recreational drugs?
Yeah, this definitely will not happen again until 15 years from now because of the salaries that we have in the South.
Hell, I'll probably be back out here next year.
Oh, okay.
I would hope so. I want to see you as much as possible.
That's optimistic.
But yeah, there is Denver in general, and actually the state of Colorado, I would say, is a hotbed for conspiracy theory and things of that nature. If you're interested in the occult, we also have quite a bit for you to enjoy here as well. So Eric asked me to bring up some talking points about the Denver International Airport, because that's usually the main conspiracy that most people talk about.
I was actually second most excited about that. Like, doing the podcast, number one. Denver Airport, number two.
Absolutely. Well, it's an interesting building because of the secrecy around it and stuff like that. Scott, do you want to hit this? You good? Yeah. So, it's no secret by this point. I mean, there's a lot of websites and stuff like that talk about it, but, a lot of Masonic imagery, a lot of occult imagery and things of that nature.
Well, their budget, they overblew their budget by some ungodly number.
Right. And so...
Somebody's hitting I can't hear out of my right ear. What's going on here?
So... I don't know.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Finish.
So basically, we're just going to go through the website here, because these are just the main things that people bring up when they talk about the conspiracies there. The number one conspiracy is the airport was built by the New World Order.
I could see that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's an international airport, so technically,
Well, in West Virginia, they have a place called the Greenbrier that used to be a bunker. And everybody that lived there knew about the Greenbrier. Right. It had a collapsible wall that would just roll back and then go down into these bunkers for a doomsday scenario. And they still have that up there. It's suspected under the Boy Scouts National Camp that's up there.
Right.
So I could buy that conspiracy theory. I mean, like I said, they blew the budget by triple of what it was, or some ungodly number.
Right. And my biggest thing, though, is I want people to kind of dig deeper and define a new world order, because if you're talking about people wanting one world government and things of that nature, we technically already have one in the form of economics.
Yeah.
Money rules the world, international business rules the world, and if you think that your government is run by anything other than a complete college of corporations, then you're probably wrong. And and there are outliers North Korea and things like that, complete dictatorships and
Well, I mean, look at the DNC trying to block Bernie. We saw that firsthand last night. We talked about it a little bit on your episode of Brass Tacks, but
yeah, the way that they kind of curveballed questions that were better suited for him around him to other candidates. That was a pretty blatant display of.
Was that because he was going to die tomorrow, or?
Well, yeah, he is very advanced in age, but no, it has a lot to do with, I think, the fact that I guess he just doesn't follow.
I mean, corporations don't want him,
right? Well,
because it's bad for them.
Exactly, and that's all that is. And
why would it be good for them if he's going to die?
I mean, Mayor Pete is backed by 7 billionaires now.
Right.
They're paying for all of his shit, and he's just ripping off Andrew Yang's talking points.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing too, is we're kind of getting away from conspiracy theories.
We're going to blend it all. Fuck it. We're high.
But basically, I think like one of the most important things that we need to do is just get rid of super PACs and the ability to amass such catastrophically vast wealth. That you shouldn't be allowed to do that and then pour it into a campaign because, like, I forgot who brought it up last night, but there was a good talking point where I think it actually might have been Homegirl. I always forget her name. Klobuchar, yeah, the one that she has like 2 a.m. cigarette and coffee teeth.
Yeah, dude. Like she just looks like a beaten down human being.
Yeah, she's tough. And but she made, a valid point, which obviously, I mean, this is never going to happen, but she said, we need to get rid of the ability for billionaires to just throw their hat in the ring because they have enough money to buy commercial time and things of that nature. Well,
that's the DNC's dark horse is Doomberg.
Yeah.
Like, if Mayor Pete doesn't shake out and can't beat Bernie, they're just gonna have Bloomberg run third party.
Exactly. Yeah. Kind of like you were saying, like Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, there's a thought that Tulsi might run third party.
Yeah. Which would be an upset. I mean, if she did that, and everybody it all depends on who the Democrats throw up there as their main nomination. But
the entire Democratic debate was basically just fun things to talk about, in my mind.
But the people that they needed to ask those things, they weren't asking.
Yeah, there was a lot of diversion going on.
They're asking the crawdad man, Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah. She needs to do something about that fucking wig. She's got like deep sunken in eyes like an old caveman too. She looks like
don't forget the high cheekbones, man.
Yeah. Well, she looks like Brendan Fraser in that caveman movie.
Encino Man?
Yeah. I couldn't now that we're like smoking freely, it's kind of like the bullshit episode.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what was that movie again?
Yeah, Pauly Shore, the Weasel.
The Weasel.
What's up, buddy?
I was a big fan of his growing up. You know who else I really liked was Ernest. I was really into the Ernest
was
movie.
great.
That was funny.
Right?
Ernest saved, like, you could just name a holiday and Ernest saved it somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Through some, redneck ingenuity.
He was out there putting his life on the line for us so that we could have Christmas. And then he escaped to everyone's delight and to the dismay of law enforcement. He escaped prison. He escaped it.
That was like one of his biggest things.
I'm telling you.
What an accomplishment.
They should have never locked him up, man. Free my man, free my boy.
Oh, my God. Well, Tim Allen got out on all those cocaine charges.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't come without fucking ratting somebody out.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled.
That's the thing, though, is like, that's back when witness protection actually worked. It's before the genesis of or I guess I should say just like the birth of the internet. Now a 15-year-old in Tulsa can find a fucking like 3-time felon over in like New York State if he wanted to or something like that, just through a couple of fucking searches. Or if he went on 4chan, the dox capital of the internet.
B, the notorious B.
Yeah.
That's like a new gold mine I didn't know existed, I guess. I didn't know that 4chan was a thing until you showed me.
Yeah, I mean...
she's a new fag.
Right. Welcome.
What did you call me?
A new fag.
I'm just kidding.
But, yeah, the 4chan is a, excuse me, I'm eating a gummy.
No way.
4chan is one of my hotbeds for topic discovery for the show.
It's a honey hole, dude.
I like that word.
Yeah, you like that?
It's a good succession of words.
It describes that site well.
Skylar, it sounds sexy.
It's literally the asshole of the internet.
So, like, that's like the most uncomfortable thing you could say ever. A honey hole? Like, what the fuck?
A honey hole.
That's gross.
Dude.
It doesn't matter what you say it about. It's so nasty.
I can't wait to be home so I can get some honey hole.
Oh, Kristian.
Get on out of here with all that.
Yeah, we got her.
Get it, girl.
So let's go to conspiracy.
I think we're on number 2.
Yeah, because we kind of rolled 1 and 2 together.
It's okay. It's the bullshit episode. It's the shit show.
It. We don't script the second episode of the week at all.
Conspiracy number 3. The artwork contains clues to the apocalypse.
I mean, they do have like quotes like books like Heart of Darkness on the fucking wall and shit.
Yeah. Isn't there a Behold, Here Comes a Behold a Pale Horse quote somewhere in there too? Fucking greasy. But I mean, come on. And then they've got a picture of a gargoyle right there too. It's very ominous and foreboding. It just reminds me of a since defunct cartoon from my childhood.
And dude, they were promoting this website in the fucking airport. Like, I'll post the pictures on the Vulgarians Instagram and Facebook.
You better plug that, girl.
Yeah, you know me.
We're plug whores.
I love to plug.
This is our 3rd hour of broadcasting straight. We've just been
we've been ripping it today.
Yeah, we've been blowing through these episodes. It's kind of fun. A little marathon broadcasting.
Let's move on to number 4.
Speaking of the apocalypse, we're ready for it. In addition to the Illuminati HQ, it's rumored there are several underground baggage tunnels just waiting to house the world's elites when the world comes to an end. Lizard people, aka reptoids, and evidence of aliens are also thought to be down there. Apparently, they've been drawing on the walls. So wait, there's fucking random drawings and shit popping up underground?
Yeah, apparently.
I want photo evidence before I start.
I love the photo though. It's like an iguana going to work, and he's like, "God damn it, my taxi's late."
David Icke declined to have his picture thrown up there. Fucking all right, next one. Oh wait, that was it. That was literally the list. So there's 4 conspiracies. That was a very short. I really should have scrolled down more than half a page to find out that was the shortest fucking website entry ever.
And the airport tells you to go to this website.
Yeah,
this is their official thing. It's like, give us some more juice.
Well, no, I think that's the thing is they make you go through this and it's so abrupt that it makes you feel like a goose.
You're so like, then how you just don't feel they're dead in the water?
Yeah, you just don't discuss it with anyone else. You're like, all right, well, I don't want to look like a fucking idiot, so. But
well, here we are.
Yeah, nice. Fucking interesting fact about this blue horse here. So there's a giant blue bronco statue, and it's on its hind legs, and it's got red eyes. True story about that. The guy that was making it actually died because the sculpture fell on him.
So, oh no, I didn't mean that to come out.
So everyone's just like, oh, it's cursed. You know.
Well, I love how they have fucking laser beams shooting out of its eyes. That's what took the dude out.
What poor project planning? Who did that?
Yeah, that's true. How they
should be in jail.
Well, yeah,
you could be prosecuted for that. That's murder.
Just a doofus.
Oh shit. Yeah. Is there are there tunnels under there? We don't know.
Yeah, there's tunnels under there. So like I was telling you guys before,
they barricaded it and they're like, come down here. You can't get down there because it's all barricaded.
Well, no, so
you just think about it instead and write shit and do podcasts.
So Skylar and I used to, the first dispensary we worked at, the owners were steel workers and they helped construct a lot of the tunnels and steel work and shit like that down there. But apparently it's just a ton of thoroughfares so that maintenance staff can bust ass and get to different terminals when they need to.
It's like working in the mall.
Yeah, exactly.
There's service court entries that are literally an epicenter of rape.
Yeah, exactly.
You could take somebody back there and just boof them.
You really could. I mean, dude, back home at Myrtle Beach, the fucking Coastal Grand Mall there, it's literally just blank, kind of open, no interruption corridor along the entire span of the mall.
No.
And well, fucking Skylar and I used to smoke weed back there and shit. And that was it was always super cool too, because you'd walk around, we'd smoke blunts and shit like that, and you'd hear doors opening and closing on either end. So it would be weird. We'd be taking steps in one direction, hear a door, have to fucking turn around, and then we'd hear another one, have to bust ass back again. Just silly teenage shit.
Dude, that's fucking wild. Yeah, those places are super dangerous.
Yeah, Myrtle's super dangerous.
Yeah, Myrtle is super dangerous.
That's not what I said.
Alex is using her conspiracy theory voice.
Oh my
I'm glad you caught on to that.
She had about 12 or 13 White Claws. And
no, I didn't. I've got a beer that I said
that was for men, wasn't it?
It's not even a White Claw.
Now she's got a beer.
She gave me evidence, so I gave her a beer.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, Skylar said that those beers were for men only, so Alex provided the sufficient evidence to prove that she was worthy of one of them.
I did. And I'm unashamed.
He would think he had a bow thick. That ain't cool.
This day and time, and in this state, I can use whatever fucking bathroom I want.
That's true.
That is true in the state.
I am unashamed.
I've noticed that. So, what other Denver paranormal things that go on around here?
Oh, so
people not using fucking deodorant. That's about it.
Yeah, patchouli oil runs deep here.
Yeah, that's a tough one to get over. I'm generally I try to stay upwind of those people.
Don't look at me.
Dude, they're the worst. I cannot stand fucking hippies.
I just want to say, in general, if I see one more fucking hula hoop video on social media, I'm gonna throw my phone and scream.
It's not a sport.
Of course not. But
and it's always like, all right, I'm fuck it. There's always this fat chick that shows up in my Instagram story feed.
I know.
And she's like doing all this hula hoop shit. And I'm like, that's kind of impressive. But could you actually wear the hula hoop?
It's not moving. That's horrible.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but it's like, get
As
it, girl, I
As
guess.
far as production, if she did that more, like, she could probably fit in the hula hoop. Whatever. Moving on.
There's a lot of, like, laying it over her, but no actual, like, hula hooping.
Right, she's, like, swinging it around on an arm or something like that.
Wait, so what is she doing?
She's swinging 4 hula hoops around on her arm and shit.
Oh, okay.
Aye.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
And it's like, it's hard. I want to like start trashing, but at the same time, it's like I don't really need anyone to kill themselves either. Like my opinion matters that much, but I don't know. But let's go back to paranormal stuff. Yeah. So yes, there is a number of funky occurrences that happen in and around the state. But one of the ones, I guess, like this isn't really paranormal or like really scary as much as it is just edgy and kind of douchey, is like I was down in Littleton.
Most things that happen here.
I was down in Littleton, Colorado, and there was this particular park that I was walking in, and the person I was with pointed out the fact that like it's like well known that there's like some active cult there, and they hang out at some park in this spot, or like in this spot in this park. I can't fucking speak now that I'm baked.
And they make people fucking recycle shit.
This is
against their will.
This is where shit gets real.
But yeah, no, it's so basically we ended up in this little clearing, and there was a stump in the middle, and it was just covered in like animal blood and shit like that. And there's fur and feathers around and shit. And the chick told me that like apparently they take animals out there and like they sacrifice them and shit. But apparently like the entire town knows that like this is happening, but apparently nothing's been done about it. I could be making that all up. I don't know. This is just what I was told.
Is that because
with all the weird occult shit that goes on here though, like with your airport?
Yeah.
Doesn't the Queen own land out by the airport?
Yeah, that was another one. That was another one of the conspiracies.
I mean, it makes sense. If she owns land by the airport, she basically has land rights to above and below.
That bitch is so fat, she has a fucking land right. Want to buy her property?
She's a fucking Event Horizon. You throw a paper clip and it goes into orbit.
No, I swear to God, I had a fucking gem lined up, but I'm too fucking baked to be funny today, so I just fucking blew myself up. Piece of shit. It's okay.
I might make Kristians laugh. My car crash noise.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
You're never getting laid again. Ever.
I hit it.
You just drop a bomb.
You were lucky the first time. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Kristian, he's sorry. He's going to take you to a nice dinner.
Yeah. You're getting a nice dinner for Valentine's, and your mom's getting a bouquet of honeydew.
Yeah,
dude,
I don't know about that.
I used to think I was the fucking man on Valentine's Day because I used to try to like pull some stupid fucking like cheesy shit. I was such a bum. But then around
Rick was like, you deserve to vote.
Yeah, exactly. You should absolutely have the right to drive.
There's nothing wrong with your period.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
That's fucking awesome. But no, I like around my like mid-20s, I stopped with all that shit. I'm not chasing you around. What are you? You're so special. Fuck out of here.
Not at all.
I'm single, clearly. But I just want to get that out.
Fuck bitches get money.
Right.
I don't know why though.
Fucking focus on my talk show.
Why.
Be a hot boy.
Dude, I'm fucking high.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm right where I need to be.
That Jewish apple cake did the trick.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
So another thing that's been going on out here is the drones,
Absolutely. Man. Yeah, we
I know you guys have talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, Brass Tacks had a couple of episodes where we touched on it, but until like when was this article done? January 5th, 2020. Basically what's going down now is after the state came out and like, or I guess actually we should just break it down. So we were having swarms of like mystery drones flying around areas where we had underground silos and things like that because the state has a shitload of nuclear weapons and NORADs here and all that crap. But basically, a lot of drones were just fucking showing up and flying in grid patterns over areas in Colorado and other border states.
I want to just, I don't care about any of this, and I don't want to be Epstein, so.
I mean, this
not-
man does have the appropriate shirt on for this podcast.
Yeah, I have to thank Adam for this. Adam was a sweet boy for my birthday, and he bought me this Jeffrey Epstein Didn't Kill Himself shirt. We like to...
it's a nice shirt. It's soft.
It really is.
Comfortable.
Every
quality.
holiday, he and I buy each other soft, nice quality shirts.
They're closet lovers.
I don't believe that.
But
I don't believe that. Adam spends way too much time with milking his horse and whatever else.
he doesn't milk his
So
horses.
he's a zoophile?
Adam really did not appreciate you saying that he milks his
He
horses,
milks
by
his
the
horses,
way.
and he takes care of his fish tanks that have nothing in them. Like,
And then she was
all
making fun of
kinds
his
of
tiny
stuff.
fish. I was
I
like,
don't
what are you
know.
doing?
What are you working on there? Like, I don't even. Why are you refilling a tank that has no life in it?
Oh, fuck, man. Adam's farm life is the shit.
What are you? It's made up.
No, it is not.
There's no chickens.
I hope you... now I want Alex to get coronavirus. I can't have you attacking my boy like that.
You know what, though? If I did, we have, like, all of the hospitals that could take care of me.
I keep it 10 toes down for my boy Adam,
We
dude.
just do.
I'll fight you.
Is
It's
it
not a mass problem here. I'll go there, I'll have a couple of throw-ups and a couple of poops, and I'll get some fluids, and I'll go home.
Couple of liquid cancer shits.
is it bad at the airport every time I saw an Asian person? I fucking went to
here we
put a
go.
face mask on.
Yeah,
God
like, that's
damn
going
it.
to help you.
You know
like,
that's a
it's
problem,
not-
right?
Unless
The-
you have a respirator, you're basically
Well, I
going to
mean, that's
get
where
the
it's
virus,
coming
so.
from.
Yeah, I get it, but like, you know, you can't just
Well, it's just
generalize
like-
and say, oh,
Alright,
he's an
alright,
Asian
Eric's
guy,
clearly
he's got
a racist,
corona.
so let's move on.
I mean, I know, but how do you know?
Oh, no.
How do you feel about people that are a little bit like a shade darker than you?
No,
But
Even a shade.
what the fuck were we even talking about before we
I
got
don't-
derailed?
I don't fucking know. Alex interjected
That
with
really
some
wasn't my fault.
shit.
Alex did hit more gems out of the park this evening than I have. I will say that. She's been more coherently funny than anyone else.
Are you saying something nice to me? I don't know how to receive that.
Yeah, I try to give credit where credit's due, even if it's too long, you know.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we
I mean, I wanted to start a conspiracy theory out here. We
Oh,
could just get
what?
somebody in like a ghillie suit covered in weed and make a Colorado skunk ape.
I'm
But
just
what
gonna
would the story be, though? Keep going. Keep going.
It's
What would
like
your
a
conspiracy
Sasquatch
be?
thing. It's a Sasquatch.
Alright,
Yeah, everybody
I guess.
gets that, Alex. I don't understand why you didn't get
I
that.
thought I was just waiting for the story that followed. I didn't. All right, whatever.
I'm gonna start the conspiracy that Pat Sajak's secretly running around tonight licking fucking parking meters. Something so
Oh,
it's
I did that
inconsequential.
one time for a promo for my
Wait.
promoting company. I
Oh,
licked a
no.
parking meter
Oh.
on fucking
Ew.
ecstasy one night.
Well,
I
you're
would
on
have to-
ecstasy. You can't get sick when you're on ecstasy.
I would have to go and I would
kills
have to go and
everything.
talk to someone about that for
It
the
was
rest
in
of my
Wilmington.
life if I did it.
Yeah,
If I tongue touched something like that, I would. No.
I was cutting a promo thing for my promotion
yeah?
company and licked a parking meter.
Dude, I swear to God, man,
I don't know.
I miss ecstasy a lot, man. I miss like a lot of those drugs. I feel like I'm too old for like Molly and stuff anymore. I got shit to do.
It's probably true.
I don't have 3 days to recover from the come down on that.
Yeah, I can't be sweating my ass off really heavily for 14 hours and waking up to go to work at noon.
What do you mean, like? What do you mean, like birth? And the fucking rights in this country that women have?
Here we go.
Basically,
Oh,
you
every
sweat it out,
fucking
you go
time.
back to fucking
Alex gets a
providing for your
contact
family because
high
you
and
guys fucking have terrible salaries, so now we have to help you. Don't do that. You know it's true. He has nothing to say, so he's doing car crashes. Poor guy.
What did I tell you? Every
that's what
fucking
this
time you
episode is.
give them a voice,
They prove you wrong.
they prove you wrong.
Try the wine.
Oh no!
Alex had about 17 or 18 White Claws. Now she's all loose with her man beer.
What the hell is that?
I live on the 3rd floor. No context for the audience
No,
whatsoever.
fuck 'em.
They'll never
Fuck
know
the
unless
I've said this from the beginning. Fuck the audience. This is about me.
they find that show on Netflix, Hulu, and wherever else it is.
Don't
Yeah.
give out free plugs.
Fi-
People have to pay for
find-
that.
I don't have any, so I have some space.
We don't even do Hulu shit.
You know, I have a job, so I just, whatever.
That's very nice.
Free space.
We get alcohol poisoning tonight.
I probably won't though because I actually have like some sort of.
Somewhat.
Oh, say it. Say it. You talking
Yeah,
mad
here we
shit.
go.
You talking that junk.
I have
Come on,
a little-
tough guy.
I have a little discipline.
Oh, okay. Was that a shot at me?
Discipline.
Yeah, because you want to say something over there.
Her older brother's an alcoholic, so she had to lash out.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
So,
I'm not
all
sorry
right,
at
let's
all.
get this shit back on track for like the next 10 minutes.
She's dead.
Ugh.
Oh,
So, who killed Epstein?
Skylar. He was on Molly.
that's not true.
I call out the one guy that doesn't have a microphone.
He's literally just like, he's been laughing over here the entire time. Like has no breath left.
Yes. Fuck, I love her.
That's the best thing.
Her laugh is funny.
It's the
That's good.
It's the fucking
I like
best.
Dude, what's your like Casanova move for Valentine's Day? What are you doing?
Nothing at all.
I have to. Well, no, I'm asking
Don't do that.
Eric. And
You're
I'm,
putting him on the fucking spot.
I mean, we're going
Okay.
out to a restaurant.
well, the reason I wanted to ask was because I wanted to live vicariously through people who actually have someone to love.
By exposing
So-
him instead of letting him surprise his woman.
Well, we're
Not
not.
nice.
Okay, if you want to, I guess you can say. If not, I didn't. I don't know.
Whatever. I mean, we were just going out to dinner.
I swear to God, dude, every time you give him a microphone.
He's like, instead of going in dry, I bought lube.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's coconut oil. I'm sorry.
Yo, all right. I know
I'm
we
gonna
talk
let
a
her
lot of
finish.
shit about Walgreens on this podcast and how shitty their customer service is, but that Walgreens we went in downtown today with a sushi bar,
Yeah, that was.
I was
surprising.
impressed.
Where the fuck was that? I was in
I
the
don't know.
travel
I'm just
size-
making fucking
soaps.
jumps here now.
Alex was like in the aisle where you
I
can
was in the
fit
travel
everything.
size soaps. Like,
Al-
I didn't even see that.
Alex was in the aisle where you can literally fit all the items in your ass. It's
Oh.
everything's
The
chapstick
travel
size.
size. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but they had like a deli and a fucking sushi bar at the Walgreens. I was impressed, man.
Yeah. I was already full around and eaten.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Oh Jesus fuck.
Holy shit,
Hit the
man!
laugh button on that shit.
The fucking
After he tells you.
yeah. Well, we have. I mean, what are you gonna do,
Super
right?
funny,
Yeah,
guys.
fuck it. Oh man. So yeah, who
What
killed
a
Epstein?
bitch!
No, dude, my sugar's just going down. I haven't eaten since like 2.
And you're ragging too, aren't you?
I am actually. I started. That was like really
It looks like
inconvenient.
it looks like
Oh, she started free bleeding at the fucking restaurant.
I did. I was
yesterday.
like, Eric,
Alex
there's
is out
one
there.
bathroom, and I don't know what to put in my underwear. It seems
Oh
like
my
there's only
God.
one ply toilet paper.
I can tell you what it is. It looks like fucking Carrie's prom dress down there. Fucking horrible.
Oh my god.
No, it's more or less just like weird plastic padding
She's got a fucking penny factory going on down there.
with adhesive on the back.
Call me the Federal Reserve, baby, because I'm smelting.
It was weird. I was wondering why dogs were following us around downtown.
Oh no! I can't. I don't have anything for that. It's funny. Like,
Oh,
it's
the
funny.
barbs got him.
I just love it. It's
Oh,
good.
well, it's like swimming in the ocean with it. Like it's perfect.
I got like a little bit too baked this morning. We were walking around downtown. I kept catching glimpses of myself like in the mirrors and or in the windows as we were walking by. And I was like, what kind of fucking pussy wears a tracksuit and a bomber jacket? I was trashing myself in my head. And I realized what I was doing because I started feeling actually bad. And I was like, why are you doing this to yourself, man?
Did you see whenever I looked at you and I was like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Yeah, no, I was really like down about myself for
You
a
were
minute.
like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just thinking."
I was like, look at this curly haired twink trying to be a fucking talk show host. Put a bullet in your face, dude.
Oh my god. I fucking
Oh, I didn't
love
realize that was happening.
it. I fucking love it, dude.
Oh, God, I'm the worst. Fucking suck.
Oh man.
Oh, my God. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to have the luxury.
Yo, how'd you like that documentary you watched yesterday? Hunt for the
Left field.
Skinwalker?
Left field.
Oh, the Skinwalker one?
Yeah.
That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's why he didn't ask you what you felt about it.
No, I
But
honestly.
I already knew. You got up and like went to stretch in the bedroom or some
I'm
shit.
Yeah, Alex was doing fucking downward dog fucking. It looked like Alex had her legs spread on the bed. It looked like Kylo Ren's
I don't-
lightsaber blade on the middle there.
There was nothing from that documentary that could take my mind off of my back
bled.
pain. I was like, this is awful. Like, it's the worst. It makes it hurt worse.
So she leaves the room to
there was
flee.
nothing
free
good.
bleed.
I got a conspiracy real quick. Who came on all of our fucking blankets at the Airbnb?
Oh my god.
Yeah, good question.
It was horrifying. Right? Okay, so me and Eric wake up at what, like 2, 3 a.m. to fly out here, and we get to the Airbnb. It's like it's 5 stars all across, like super clean, super host, like good Airbnb. So like, we walk through the door, we put our stuff down, and we go and find our bedrooms, and I'm like, we'll take a quick nap before we see my brother. And he's like, yeah, sure, I agree. And I go in there and I peel the duvet back. and there's this off-white stain.
What could that be?
What the hell is that?
I'd like to say that, like, someone could have brushed it as they were sneezing.
Is there somebody wiped a loogie on? Someone hawked a fucking oyster on my bed sheet.
But it was clearly very angering to me.
But every room in the fucking house had cum on it somehow.
Eric wouldn't know this if I didn't go inspecting the entire Airbnb for Oh no, I took it as a personal vengeance.
She called this bitch up and dressed her down. And she was like, I just don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about.
And I was like,
pissed
excuse
Alex
me,
off
what
even
do
more.
you not understand about cum
There
stains
is jizz
Yeah.
everywhere.
on your
Dude,
duvet?
Yo, I pulled up in the Uber and I walked in to put my bags down. Alex comes flying out and just, there's fucking jizz everywhere.
I was so angry.
They were coming on everything. I pulled the bed out for you, but there's cum on it.
I was like, I don't mean for this to happen to you.
But she had to come up and inspect every fucking
I pulled
sheet
back every fucking cover.
She starts in my room. And there's
I
like,
didn't start in your room. Don't even.
With her
that's
tongue.
the first time I saw
That's
her.
gross. I started in my own bedroom.
Okay,
Yeah. All right.
so-
Nine.
It's gonna try to take a nap,
But,
but however you remember it, you know,
yeah, however I remember it.
it's like
all-
childhood.
Yeah.
She had the period sweats. She needed to sleep it
Yeah,
off.
I've been really high since I've been here.
No, you don't say.
But,
You hear that?
yeah. Ugh. So, yeah, we show her the cum, but I remember what she said about the
Fuck,
fucking...
Eric.
I remember what she said about the one in the bed that Rick's sleeping on the blanket.
Oh my god, that one was like so angering.
She,
Ah,
How much cum was on it? I sleep on there.
I sent it back
it was like
like a plate of fucking soggy wings. I was like, you gotta take this.
It was wet cum.
It was super sick.
What the fuck, guys? And it was that big. That's more than one guy. That's more than one guy.
it was the biggest cum stain I've ever
It
fucking
was,
seen, dude.
Really weird. It like spanned, like it skipped like a rock across a fucking placid lake. It was
Jesus Christ.
12 River.
I'm fucking sitting across from the biggest cum stain I've ever seen.
Oh no. Oh yeah, Eric's poor dad, man.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm glad you made it out there alive, bud. But I mean, what kind of? Are we talking like the palm of my hand?
Oh,
puddle
not
of
at
cum?
all. Yeah, no, not at all. I said a skipping rock across a placid lake.
Oh, like so it was one
Dude.
singular, like a Spider-Man
It was
web,
no.
it wasn't
It was
singular.
a
Clearly,
mound
it was skipping.
that had just
congealed.
congealed into the blanket.
Great. Okay. The
There
one that I'm
were
using.
multiple spots.
Oh, okay. No one's using that blanket, right?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I think that lady took that one and burned it.
She's sleeping with it.
Yeah,
or
she cleaned it off with her mouth when she got downstairs.
Natural tampons.
It's been cold. She's using it as a scarf.
She can do whatever she wants. She looks good enough.
I
don't
don't
care.
think so.
First thing, as soon as I walked in the house, I was like, I really want to bang this lady.
First thing when he walked in the house, he saw nothing except for like the house.
Okay, well, I mean, whenever the bitch got in the room.
He was like, "This bitch has money."
This is what happens when you give him a fucking mic.
That's true. Yeah, but that was the thing. Is like, okay, bitch got money. I automatically was like, I want to fuck this woman.
So clearly, I'm right.
I need me a sugar mama.
Don't laugh at me, Skylar.
I mean, I respect that, dude. There's a lot of girls in Myrtle that live that lifestyle. They go on sugardaddy.com.
Is that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Can we look at this?
Yeah, dude. Let's look it up.
Let me move my mic over a little bit. Daddy's got to sit up. I've literally been fucking like
Skylar just said he's been on it for 3 months.
to no avail. There's no need of muscle twinks in that community apparently. Sugardaddy.com.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not like any crazy audio. Oh, that's definitely they're selling
like-
a false.
It's
a
a way
false
of like
dream.
not working and making like fucking full-time gas
they
station
just-
money for your fucking pictures or whatever it is that you decide to lend to these people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, popular sugar daddies. Coach Black 64. He looks imposing. B Brain 24. Fucking
What?
doxing. Oh, look at these fucking run-of-the-mill, dime a dozen,
dude.
average bitches,
They're
dude.
all
Get
like-
out of here.
They're Myrtle Beach 8s and New York 2s.
This is horrible, man. Like, this chick right here, you could fucking, like...
She's got MySpace angles,
she'd
dude.
make more money if she set up a parking sign on that forehead of hers. $5 an hour.
I agree. That's great.
And look at this bitch right here trying to do the whole, like, Stevie Nicks things.
Well,
like,
I love that she's 40 and trying to be a sugar baby, dude.
yeah, get out of here.
Ooh.
With your
None of those-
poison womb.
Those fucking dudes
Yeah.
want to fuck old Coffin twat.
Accidentally knock her up and have to take care of Rudy for the rest of your life.
Oh, hold on, guys. Coffin twat.
Coffin twat. She looks like a fucking coffin twat.
Dude,
That old dead box of hers down there. Fucking nasty ass box.
Dead box and coffin twats, guys.
It's fucking
that
horrible.
might be the episode name.
And look, this bitch above her, CC, she can't even show her face, so I can only imagine what kind of dumpster fire is going on up there. That
She's,
fucking
you know what she's got? She's got eyes that are too far apart.
yeah. Oh yeah,
She's got prey eyes, dude.
it's disgusting. I'd fuck a corpse before I fuck this bitch.
You know how goats and cows like eyes are so far apart?
Yeah,
They call them prey eyes.
that's a rape. Those are rape victim eyes. They're always looking at the door, keeping an eye on you and the door.
An ocular pat down like a deer.
You can't call it that if they're fucking stuck there because they have some sort
I
of
would take
problem.
a girl like that Black Friday shopping in a heartbeat because she could scan both sides of the parking lot for the best spot.
Oh no, she's
Oh,
price
man.
matching 2 fucking items at a time.
I wonder how many like Coastal Carolina cheerleaders are on that site right now.
Oh man,
I know they got busted for that shit a couple years ago.
that's terrible.
All those girls had like Prada bags and shit.
Could you imagine that?
All you gotta do is like suck an old dick every now and then.
Yeah,
You,
but oh,
your
God,
waist
So-
paid.
no.
So I'm kind of thinking something here. My bit wheels are turning. I might have to create a fake sugar daddy account and see if I can't catfish some people and report back on the show.
I think here I got it. Okay, so I have a bag of makeup. We're gonna draw a face on Skylar's knee, and then we're gonna get real close to it. We're gonna post it as the profile picture and see who comments and messages. And we're gonna create like a sweet bio.
I'm down with that.
Somebody's gonna want to fuck that knee,
Like
dude.
I love fishing. I love fishing when people hit me and sex from behind,
I know.
and then you'll have so many fucking hits.
I know how to keep a secret.
I don't need health insurance.
It's like, can you keep a secret?
Oh my
Can you
God.
keep mine? Somebody's gonna literally see it and go, "Oh my God, that's a knee," and still hit it anyway.
I don't need health insurance, and I don't get my period anymore.
the pit
Oh,
of,
no.
the pit of the knee, very tender.
Hot spot.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It lubes itself.
Look at this right here. Get that get that sepia filter bullshit out of here. And duck lips are so 2000 and late. I am sick of seeing duck lips. I'm done with them.
Dude, they should. Oh, the new thing's a horse trot.
What the fuck's a horse trot?
Eric, show
where
me.
they, where they
Show
raise.
me.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Al,
What
you
is
do it.
What is a horse trot?
Where the girl raises that one leg up and like tiptoes the one leg.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
insufferable.
Then I
as
don't know
well.
what
She
you're-
should
show me.
lose that leg, in my opinion. I want her Heather Mills
What is it?
adjacent.
Wait, what is a tiptoe squat?
just
Can you
just
show
Google
me?
it on your phone.
What's it called? A horse?
He said a tiptoe squat or something where they put
it's
a leg
like
out.
they put one leg. Oh, fuck. If
You
go on
dial into the
Instagram-
wrong thing sometimes. Oh my God, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 71 years old. White.
Oh my God.
Her name's White Platinum, dude.
Take a picture of that.
This. Oh my. How are you gonna do that?
You guys are getting off topic.
You can't be 71 years old out here trying to get sugar dick. Who's paying for that?
Maybe she's a sugar mama,
well,
dude.
the people can't see it, so why don't you describe what you're
Well,
looking at?
I just literally fucking did
No,
by
you
saying
didn't.
a 71-year-old.
You literally read like whatever it was that you were looking at. So show me. Tell me. What does it look
Maybe
like?
move your fucking head over to the screen so you can actually see it.
Yeah, but the people can't. All right, I'll describe it to you guys. She's got white blonde,
You're such a bitch.
burnt hair, and if you go 2 aisles past the shampoo aisle at Big Lots, you can find the fucking hair dye that this woman used to fucking freshly dye her hair before this profile picture.
Holy shit, Alex.
Oh my god! If you're white platinum,
Dude.
yeah, get that bitch a body bag.
Oh, Alex just closed the book on white platinum.
And if you go to the church up the road, you can find the blouse.
Oh my god. Coming to a corner near you.
But you gotta tell them that you don't have a house, or they won't let you have one.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
That was awesome.
My name's not Alex. I don't have a business, and
I don't have a business.
and I'm here on leisure.
Holy shit,
Dude,
Alex is a fucking badass.
I can't get over that shit.
If I was a badass, I would have a way better setup. I'm literally holding one earphone to my ear so I can hear out of it because the other one doesn't work.
It
I
should
tried
work.
to tell
Why
you,
are
and you looked at me like a peasant when I first, and I was like, Jesus, he really doesn't love me.
Okay, that wasn't what it was. But no, I mean your headphones should work properly.
I
They
was
are
hearing
plugged in.
it was like bouncing back and forth, and then I was like, I feel like I don't know, like I can't think.
Well, you've
because-
had like 17 or 18 White Claws, dude. Your perception's gonna be a little
Oh my
off.
god, that's really. Come
You've
on
had
now.
like 30 or 32 White
You
Claws
sound
from
like
what
you're
I've seen.
explaining like somebody raping someone else.
Our
Like,
entire recycling
well, you had a lot
bins.
of drinks, so do you know what you're talking about?
All right, well, she had
recycling
14
bin.
or 43
White Claw.
White Claws.
Are your clothes really torn, or is
And
that
3
something you
Trulies.
remembered after drinking?
Yeah, that's terrible. But like Eric was saying, our recycling bin is White Claws. Alex was walking around talking about how she was going to train to be the best of them all and go out and start fighting the homeless.
I never did that.
I couldn't come up with something funny, so I made that up. Like, 'cause
He literally just made that up.
I literally couldn't come up with a joke, so I fucking...
didn't start drinking until at least 5 or 6 when you guys were clearly like inebriated by different things.
I know.
You're not you. This is
gone
alcohol,
horribly
clearly. Like,
awry.
most of it was water, but him,
Yeah, I don't know.
other things.
Water's for pussies.
I don't know. I'm just saying. When
Eric,
it comes to self-discipline, I
Eric
feel like
came-
you're the pussy.
Eric came into my room last night super drunk, and he was like butt naked. He goes, breathe on my neck. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
that didn't happen.
I was like, what, dude? He goes, breathe on my neck.
This man is known
Only
for fabricating
exhale.
stories. Well, that would feel pretty nice. Probably.
Only exhale, don't inhale.
Everybody on the block knows that I've never told a lie in my life, and all this is true. All those stories are true.
Oh my god.
Everyone on the block,
Fucking hell.
breathe on my neck.
That recycling bin is pretty full. I looked at it this morning and I was like, oh.
We need to take the trash out when we get there. I feel like she's gonna freak out and have to burn incense, and I'm gonna lose my cool.
I'm just gonna
and-
start
and
balling-
Fuck up my chances.
I'm gonna start balling up plastic bags and stuffing it like in between so she doesn't realize it until she dumps it. And then she's gonna go in there with her bare hands to get out the fucking grocery bags. And she's gonna be like, God damn it! Like, that's what you get, you privileged fucking Airbnb having bitch.
Oh my god.
And no, not only that, she tops it off. She leaves one of her fucking pads down there with a nice cancer shit.
Oh, do you think that people shit on their pads? What the fuck is wrong
I'm
with
just
you?
saying, it would be the perfect. It would be a cherry on top.
Sharts.
What is no? I'm not shitting on my pads, but
Oh man,
the rest
Give
of
it
that
3
story.
years after you turn 30, it's all downhill.
it's terrible.
That's next year, so
Yeah.
does your butthole loosen in that
Yeah.
time?
It would be kind of
Right.
funny to leave like a little
Ask
diarrhea
Kristian.
shit in the garbage disposal.
Kristian, he just said, ask Kristian about butthole loosening.
Okay.
I don't believe him. I think he's just not telling the truth.
You guys are fucking stupid.
I don't think
Alright.
he does. She's too cute for
I've
that.
got the worst cotton mouth in the world.
Yeah,
You
it's
can sit
pretty
in my
fucking
lap.
bad.
Next time we do this,
What?
Kristian, when she
Oh.
comes, she's gonna come back here and she can sit in my lap because we don't have room for an extra chair.
This whole time
So
we're.
just offering my lap up.
Oh, I see. This whole time I keep losing my
It is
fucking.
kind of me.
I keep losing my focus because I'm looking at all these goddamn like 6s on SugarDaddy.com.
So that's very generous.
I get it. I'm no prize, but I mean, this is gross. This woman right here, 54 years old, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. She's wearing like a, what is that? an evening blouse or something. It looks like Myrtle Beach hotel furniture.
No, wait. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What is the bio? Read me the bio of that person. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear your mind speak.
All right, let's see. What do we have here?
It's got to be some kind of wave of awfulness.
I know what I'm looking for. Do you? Next birthday in 5 months, and she's a Gemini from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, seeking a sugar daddy from age 48 to 62.
She looks awful.
So, like, her personal details are gender, sugar baby, which right there,
Wait, hold on. What is the
gag
bio?
me with a spoon.
Yeah, but what does the bio actually say?
I'm getting
We're
to that. I'm
getting
reading the
to
fucking
it.
stats.
I don't want the stats. I
Just-
want what she thinks.
All right, cool, and you're going to get that, but just sit there and bleed while daddy does the real work. Age 54, marital status,
Oh, no,
single,
I don't have anything to say.
race, Caucasian, and then income. I'll let you know that later. Can we make a fucking educated guess that she's
in
on
a trailer park?
She's on sugardaddy.com. We don't need to know anything about your fucking income. Body and height, a cuddly 5'2",
cuddly.
so fat and short. She's fat and short. About me, fun-loving, optimistic woman with a sense of humor. I enjoy movies, dining out, and finding great wineries. I'm sure you do, you fucking lush.
She enjoys being in the dark.
Franzia?
She enjoys eating, and she enjoys inebriating herself to forget that her uncle molested her. What the fuck? How do you put that as your bio when you want people to date you? Oh no!
Do you want an old horse that has a lot of baggage?
Right? Like,
Hit me up,
God,
boys.
Like, right out, like, right out
she's
of the
been
gate.
put up and had some miles on there.
At least she knows.
Right
Yeah.
out of the gate. Oh no!
Well, I mean, the fact that her gender is sugar baby and she's 54, she is well past that mark. The only
Fat and short.
they would have to be like 120 to think she's a sugar baby.
No, there just needs to be a topic that says like wants health insurance.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
Like, that's it. And then I would pick that. I would get on there for that. I'd be like, I want health insurance.
Here's
and
pictures of
I
my
don't
feet.
mind having your balls rub up against like your saggy ones, rub up against my loins, like my
Yeah.
inner thigh that's like fat now because I'm older. like if you rub up against that for a little bit, like all right, whatever. As long as I can go when I get sick and get health care without having to pay for it.
Fair trade.
Dude, where
Fair
was this
trade.
Alex the last 2 fucking hours?
Well, I know
it
there was like a
depends.
huge.
She's on fucking
No,
point.
it's not even. I'm not even that. But earlier there
It's
was
the
like
43 white class.
I didn't. All right. You know what? I think you have something here. You're onto something. You are. I was gonna try to come around that, but
It's the
there's
57
no
White
coming
Claws.
around it. There really isn't.
It's the 73 white claws that fucking did it.
73. If they had a pack of that, dude, like I would have invested in that at Sam's a long
It
time
was the
ago.
132 white claws that did it. Like, it just kind of brought her out of her shell. Then she
No,
started drinking that stuff that Skylar brought, that Schlitz or whatever.
That's what did it. He put a fucking date rape drug in there. He's been staring at me this entire time.
He's like, God damn, she won't go down.
He's literally been laughing at everything I say and then watching me after. Like, does she know what's going on yet?
There's 5 Ruefflin in there.
There's a reason why I haven't gotten up to go to the bathroom, guys.
Oh no.
Next door.
Locking the door.
Dude, check this shit out. This is another thing. So another part of her bio is, I am a true Gemini. There are 2 sides to me, LOL. If you're looking for, and then she goes into, if you're looking for someone who's smart, witty, sarcastic, send me a message. You don't tell people you're literally bipolar when you're trying to get them to pay your bills. First of all,
Not, like,
and second of all, we've already established she's short, fat, and old, and I'm guessing her pussy looks like a fucking xenomorph by the way that she looks. She looks like she's built like a linebacker.
Got the fucking tongue that shoots out.
Yeah.
All right, pick me. I'm gonna say something.
Alex,
Pick me.
go ahead. Speak your
All right,
piece.
he picked me. So if I
Testify.
were to have a Tinder dating profile or a Plenty of Fish or you name it, whatever, I would immediately I would Google anime, period. And then I would screenshot a picture of anime and put it as my profile. And then I would say, I love anime and I love sitting in my room by myself and I love, like eating vegetables and weird Asian food. And then I would have a million hits.
Okay.
I would
She's a
have
body
a million
pillow.
hits.
She's a fucking body
No,
pillow.
no, no.
that's
She's
it. Like,
she's
I
trying
would-
to give me a compliment. She's saying because that's what all the stuff I like.
I'm
She's
an,
being
no,
sweet.
I'm an entrepreneur. Like that's
She's
just
being
like
sweet.
that's
She's
all,
trying to get me laid.
That's all the people that are on these sites. Like they don't leave the house.
You're a good sister.
Oh, all right. That wasn't really for you, but
I
if
get
you're
it.
taking it as that. Are you surfing these sites for you? I didn't mean
Well,
that.
it's there we are.
Ugh.
We've come upon something.
What anime character would you put up there?
Yeah, that's actually that was my follow-up.
Great minds think alike.
You want to bring it up? Let's
Yeah,
get
I was
into
just
it.
like, I was just, all right. Moving on.
But yeah,
what
Where are
character?
we going next?
What would your anime
Just
wife
trying to
be?
make money there.
Ooh. That's a tough one, dude.
I don't think I'd be able to decide. I got a couple. Totoro? Oh, okay. Skylar comes
wants
in.
to fuck Totoro.
Fucking left field with Totoro.
Can I see that person?
Somebody hurt him as a child.
Or that drawing?
His uncle wore a fucking...
Totoro, here, Alex, I'll show you.
Yeah.
His
Swing the
uncle wore a
screen over here
Smokey
because
the
I'm
Bear
not sure what
mask.
the fuck we're talking about
Fucked
here.
him.
You know he's got a big cock.
Totoro's definitely swinging a fucking hammer.
He was preventing forest fires with that shit.
That guy.
All right. So what was the initial? I wasn't listening.
Like, if
what
we
was the
could-
question?
If we could be with if we could be with an anime character romantically, who would it be?
All right, and then Skylar just automatically was like,
Goes-
a man.
Well, no, he went
Whatever
to
is a boy.
he went to
A
a
beast.
multi-dimensional like spiritual being.
Chicks too.
All right. Yeah. Well, all right.
But yeah,
Skylar
that's-
likes to fuck Ghost, is what I'm hearing.
Oh no. Skylar's like kind of like the peak of necrophilia. Like you can't get any more of you can't be any more of a necrophiliac. Like you get to ghosts and goblins and ghouls and
He just
whatnot.
wants to be somebody's Swayze, dude.
I know.
Oh.
He wants to make a clay pot. Listen to horrible music while Whoopi Goldberg tries her best.
He wants a bat lady. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Take that back. I just
It's
The
fucking
bat lady.
funny.
Oh my god.
We need to reignite this joint here.
Yes, and let's close it out with some more conspiracy theories.
All right.
Let's just rapid fire a couple of these.
Uh,
Sasquatch.
Not real.
false.
Not real.
Is it real?
I'm gonna debunk you.
Fuck Sasquatch. I'm over Sasquatch. I don't
not
want
true.
I don't want to hear about Sasquatch, Nessie, anything in Lake Champlain. I don't care about Champ. He's a bitch. What other of these monsters I've fought and won? I met Sasquatch literally 2 months after I got back from Nam, and we met at an AA meeting, and he ended up like bumping into me at the water cooler.
How did he bump into you? And
He-
what
it
was he wearing
was-
clothes?
No, he's a Sasquatch, and they generally don't wear clothing.
Where did it happen?
You fucking
At an
racist.
AA meeting.
Oh.
But no, he bumped into me, and I'm over there getting my water. And I was like, hey, pal, watch where you're stepping. He goes, eat it, bozo. And he pushed me. And I was like, that's it. And I fucking punched him in the gut.
And
You
there it
punched
lies.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, I punched Sasquatch in the gut.
Dude, you need to tell some more people about that.
Actually, guys, that I made all that up. I didn't.
You don't
What?
say.
You made it up?
Yeah.
You don't
didn't
say.
happen.
Hang
I'm
on.
sorry.
I was hanging on to every word.
Well, I did serve a nom, though. I'm not taking that back.
You
You can
didn't?
suck my
Stolen
balls if you have a
valor.
problem with that.
What are you, a fucking vampire? You have no wrinkles.
This man's got
Yeah, I know.
stolen valor.
I'm telling you, Adam said it best. We look like a couple of chain smoking 22-year-olds.
You know what? I agree.
Oh shit.
It's a hard
All right.
knock life.
Anybody else got anything? I think we should.
Anyone want to testify?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk some more about aliens? I feel like there was like a 3-hour lecture
You know-
I got last night. So like, well, what's going on now?
You know, she hits a couple of home runs in succession,
Uh-huh.
and then bam, doping
You
scandal.
guys are asking.
And she's off the roster.
What's next?
Wrapping this shit up. We're already at about an
Yeah.
hour.
Just keep losing your uterine lining.
They just rolled me over, guys. So I guess we're done now.
Alex thinks she's on her period, but she's having a miscarriage actively right now.
It's not true.
She can't feel any pain because of the 872 White Claws that she ingested.
Oh no! Oh no! It's funny and I can't be mad. I hate you
Dude,
so
I'm
much.
telling you. Alright, we need to get the fuck up out of here before we get in trouble.
Oh fuck. All right, so everybody go listen to Brass Tacks podcast. They're out here in Denver,
Damn
doing
right.
shit, getting it done. Go subscribe to all their social media stuff. What are those again, Rick?
I'm sorry?
What are your social medias?
Oh, you can catch us on Instagram at The Real Brass Tacks, Facebook, The Real Brass Tacks, or actually, no, Facebook's just fucking Brass Tacks Podcast.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it for me, man. Follow me on Instagram at SlickHando, Twitter at SlickHando.
All right, and remember, subscribe, follow us on all our social medias. Vulgarians podcast on Twitter. It's Vulgarians_pod. Have a good day, guys. Later.
Take it easy, y'all.
You can find me nowhere because I have a job. All right, guys.